What up, everybody? How's it going? Me and the Goatster are both playing with some ore that has something to do with some craziness of ghosts.
Yeah, I'll break that out here in a second.
So, mine, here I'm going to grab it. Mine's a little weird. So I got this app. Scrolling. Oh, there we go. Milwaukee Matt. Just got off work. We got DB. DB's going to lecture me. It wasn't my fault, DB. I'm going to blame the Scorpions kids. But so I got this app, the Necrometer. Told us where to go and find some ore. And we're going to put a video up on that. But yeah, so we played with some ghosts and we got some ore that a ghost told us where to find it. Now, we videoed it. Scorpion's got video up on it. He just did the rough draft. I actually got some intense footage. I've got the audio recording. I screen recorded the app as well as the people and the stuff that was going on around us.
Dude, that was creepy.
It actually, Goat got the test, and when we were doing the test, just to mess around to record the app and see what it looked like, it was nuts. It started talking about gold, and I think I'm going to release that video to YouTube here shortly. I had it set as private, but I'll probably just make that as the trailer video or something. I don't know, but it was nuts. This history. We're in Virginia, and there are two slave burial grounds and a native burial ground on the property that we live on, and there is also reportedly a hand dug gold mine, an ore mine on that property.
Nice.
And there's no real proof or record of it other than just people talking about it. The farmer had heard about it. He found the diggings. It was hand dug. His family has owned the mine most of the 1900s, and there was no record of this being done with their family.
Yeah.
They actually have their family, owned it 1871, I believe. I'll get the exact dates and all the information on it. What's up, PA? I'll get all the exact dates and information on that. But there was they got it after the Civil War. I know that. There was no cotton and no tobacco grown on the property ever. So why did they have slaves? This land is not good for crops in this area. This is one of those areas that there's mining. And if you are a history nerd like me and like Goat and many other gold
part
prospectors,
of the Black Lung Club back there.
If in times of slavery, the slaves were forced to go out and prospect for gold, mine for gold, and if they didn't fill their little container or their little bottle with gold, they were hung. They were lynched. And this app was talking about being lynched, and it was for profit and to go upstream and a bunch of other crazy stuff. When you hear it, it's creepy. Goat loves it. Goat likes doing those haunted hotels and stuff like that. But anyway, the moral of the story is we got some ghost ore, but the star of the night is Milwaukee Matt. So when he gets home, we're gonna drop him the link, but no cussing, no smoking, and no drinking because we are fully monetized, and we do not want to have to scrub this episode because this is going to be an epic episode, especially if there is gold of any sorts in this ore. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to find anything. A ghost told us on an app to where to go.
He says he's home.
He's home?
Yeah, that's what it says. Says he's home, sober. LOL.
All right, this is for Milwaukee Matt. And we are multi-streaming, multi-platform streaming. We are on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I'm not on TikTok or Instagram tonight because I'm only on one camera. But this rock, and Rock Butcher said this is like the rock he's seen. It looks like the same material that he got out of Arizona. We found this on camera in the middle of the woods. I mean, look at the iron staining, the pitting. This is, hello, Mia K. This is a beautiful specimen. And when Milwaukee Matt gets up here, we're going to reveal my Rock Smasher. And we're going to look at Goat's Rock Smasher. And we're going to look at my Rock Smasher side by side. And
gotta get this stuff. I gotta put this other stuff in a different container because it's got a big crack in it.
Harmon said it was spooky. It was spooky. But yeah, so I'm going to take myself off big screen here. It was definitely awesome. But this is some beautiful looking ore. I actually have I guess I got to go back on big screen, don't I, Goatster?
Yeah.
I got my beautiful birthday present from last year, my S-Wing hammer with the leather wrapped handle. It's a party one.
You're on the wrong one. You have me.
I can see me.
Oh wait, never mind.
Are you showing the same thing I am? That'd be weird, Goat.
I had the setting page up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually.
Nice.
All right, that's all right, Matt. We're gonna go live after PA. PA's is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're gonna direct everybody over to PA.
Henry Harmon, how's it going?
Then we're gonna jump on again at 9 to finish this up. So make sure you share out this, and then I'll create the 9 p.m. stream. But this rock is quite impressive. I'm gonna pull a Rock Butcher and look at that. I crushed it in my hand. Yeah, this thing that Milwaukee Matt made me, we're going to be making, this is a demonstration model or Renee Vester, welcome. This is a demonstration model, as we say, or industrial grade model. I know Goat can't wait to get his hands on it. But this is what the inside of that rock looks like. I just broke it with my beautiful S-Wing hammer.
Nice.
That almost looked pretty polished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine breaking that. There was a nice nugget in the middle of there.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And then you can take some acid and eat up the quartz and have it all nice little specimen.
That broke up into some nice pieces. I'm gonna set this down in my pan and wait because I'm not revealing it yet. I guess if he can't come up, I might as well reveal it. But I'm gonna spin my camera around backwards. Settings, camera.
I can't find my other pans. And I need to change out that water. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I just shut my phone off.
I got this one. No, there you go.
But yeah, this is the rest of that rock that I smashed with that S-Wing in my hand. Oh, look at this beast.
Nice.
Jericho and Hercules prospecting. This thing is huge. Here's my foot. For those of you that don't know, I wear a size 13 5E40. It's 23 inches tall, just over 3 inches wide inside diameter. That beast is a beast. But now I'm going to actually put Goat on the big screen.
And here's mine.
Do the same thing.
Yep. Do samples. That's all you need. I'm gonna put my sticker on there. I need a hologram sticker on there. But yeah, pretty nice.
Would drop one of those chunks down in there, and I got water in there. And the reason I got water in there is because I had to rinse it out because I had crushed other material, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't any particulates in there from other rock.
Yep. So I have to move this and put a new pan here, and hopefully my other pan will fit in this. It might. I don't know. Yeah, it'll work. Make it work. But I have this other stuff here. This is from my ghost mine. So I've already crushed this up in what I call the tube of pain, because this thing, oh my God, crushing up some stuff and just to get a decent sample, because that's all I have. That's why I need a jaw crusher, actually. Like that one.
Yes, so are you going to pan that while I'm crushing so they don't got to hear the bang, bang, bang? They can just watch the banging?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting set up for.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to change this water out and everything, and get the other green pan down here. But yeah, this is from my ghost mine. I've made several videos up at the mine, and a lot of videos actually. But yeah, this is from that mine. So
all right, I'm going to mute myself. Nah, they can hear the banging. Oh, watch the banging. That was funny. Good one, DB.
nice.
All right, so this is loud, but
do a couple good bangs.
All I got to do is pick it up and drop it.
Woo! It's a bell ringer right there, boys. Hope I don't spill this water. Oh man, I better make a clear path. There's a chair in the way. Oh, yeah, there we go.
All right, now I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this big handle right here welded on. And the reason he did that was so I could do this. And pour it into the pan. And now you can't see nothing, I bet you.
Just the base of it. There you go.
There's the handle thing I was talking about. See how it's resting? And then I tipped it and it dumped into the pan.
So it's basically like a T-post driver.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. I busted the back of my head open with one of those. That was painful. Scorpion Metals, what's going on? Renee Vester, Blistering Barnacles, what's going on?
Milwaukee Matt's a welding genius, though, I tell you.
Right on. I'm going through the chat saying hello to everybody that deserves it. All of them, every single one of them, because they're here.
Just like that, she's clean.
Nice. Yeah, the last stuff I actually crushed out of mine, excuse me, was the same stuff that I just got off of the wall the other day. So, but I mean, there's not, I don't think there's that much in there. I cleaned it out pretty decent the last time, so it's all the same stuff. But yeah, I actually have to wrap a handle, like a padding on this thing. It's crazy. All right, we'll get this one here. Get this.
Yeah, you guys missed it. When we first went live and I dropped the thing in there, I had too much water in, and water shot up all over me, the camera. My chair got wet.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
now you guys saw how big that rock was, that piece, and how much effort I put into smashing it. I mean, I didn't actually have to, I didn't bang it. It's not crushed up fine. I definitely got to re-crush some of it.
I got lots of dog hair.
But some of that, and especially the excessively rusty part, them chunks of rust that broke off.
Yeah.
That powdered. So I'm going to go get more water.
I have 7 gallons of water right here.
And then I'm going to take you to see a praying mantis.
Right on.
I tried catching him and he jumped.
Yeah, they're little aliens.
Oh, that was fun.
Rock Butcher, how's it going?
But yeah, so that's my Milwaukee Matte Rock Smasher. It's been previewed before.
Nice. I have to.
They're good luck. Maybe I'm wrong and I shouldn't Rock Butcher busted my stones.
Yeah.
Because I'm a slow panner.
Oh, wait till he sees me pan. Where is my other pan, dude?
Yeah, so I still got to recrush some of this. I'm going to put you back in the holder. Well, I touched one, so let's... Mia K says they're good luck. Let's wash the big rocks out that I need to crush still. So we're going live again after this, and I still got more stuff to crush. I was just doing a preamp to PA Patriot Prospecting, and he's got a live stream coming up in 35 minutes, everybody. So we got to make sure we get over there and support PA Patriot. Well, goat. I know this sucker was clean. And that is flattened fucking small. Excuse my French.
Whoa.
Son of a gun.
Bam. Gotta say freaking. There it is.
Flattened trucking gold. Well, see, I dumped it from the thing into the pan, Rock Butcher, and I'm kind of not really prepared, but there's a tiny smash piece of flattened gold.
And that's probably what I'll have in mine. If there's any at all. It's be super. This is like talcum powder almost. I mean, I heard a beep. That's on my end.
No.
Did you find something?
Scorpion.
Is it at the end of the riffle there? I can't really see.
That's that. That was the first stuff I showed you. The flattened pieces.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's the other flattened pieces. Come look at all this gold, and I only crushed half of that little rock. Down there and up there. I don't even have it all crushed.
Get some soapy soap up in there. Splish,
Tiny
splash.
pieces in there.
That's
There's
nice,
tiny,
dude.
tiny bits and stuck to the pan too.
Now is this is the ghost gold?
This is ghost ore.
Well, it's ghost
you
gold
can see
now,
how
buddy.
it's flat.
Yeah. Dude,
Like
yeah.
that, and there's stuff floating. Tiny, tiny stuff floating in the water. Tiny pieces of gold floating.
Damn.
So how do I, Jim, can you come up here? Or do you want to come up and talk tomorrow on how I need to proceed about getting a correct scientific sample? Because I know all my stuff was clean. We rinsed everything off outside with the garden hose, and that's why I got wet. And everything was rinsed out and clean. So I know that the gold isn't a cross contaminant from the other gold.
Yeah, you just pan that out.
And we rinsed everything out.
Yep.
Yeah, there's pieces in there that I didn't even pan that well.
Rock Butcher says give him a link.
All right, I'm going to pan it better. Line it up. Take myself off solo, and then I'll show you all the little pieces lined up.
I'll just put soap in here.
Oh, that's what I need. Can somebody bring me soap? Soap? Hi, Jim. So,
hello.
Out of the tiny piece of rock that I smashed.
Hello.
So what was your question about?
So how do what should I do now?
Well, what are you sampling?
The rocks from the spot where the ghost told us to go. This is one of the ghost rocks from the other night, where the ghost told us where to go find these rocks.
Okay. So you're dealing with float. Are you dealing with outcrop or are you dealing with float?
This looked like it was rocks that were moved somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
In the woods.
You're in float.
Yeah.
No, like a tailings pile or smashed rocks that somebody collected.
Tailings. Everybody talks about tailings piles.
Not tailings, but like where they collect the rocks.
Okay? Tailings.
What's the word? Educate us, Sensei.
Are crushed material and they flow out flat like it's like clay. Okay, it's not tailings. It's either a waste tip or it's a tailings pond. Okay. But you're talking about these are rocks that are just they're just sitting there, so
piled up in the woods.
Yeah. So we call that's float. Is the word we use in the industry, and it means it's come from somebody somewhere else, but it's an indication of what is up ice. So what was your question? How to sample it?
So we just collect how many pounds of these rocks do I pick up and crush to get do an accurate scientific sample? What should we do?
Wow. As a professional geologist, I would say as many as you want. The reality is,
I mean, like 100-pound sample, 50 pounds, 10 pound, 5 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and how hard do you want to go at it?
Well, it did not take me anything at all to crush that rock.
He broke it with the rock hammer in his hand. Just pretty easy.
So yeah, I mean, the more at the end of the day, the more.
But out of that tiny rock, that's what I got.
The more you
out of half of it.
The more you sample, the better your accuracy is. Okay.
Yep.
So
yeah,
the more material you sample, the better your accuracy gets. So it's up to you. I mean, how much work do you want to do?
Well, that didn't take me anything at all. If it was that easy, other than collecting the rocks, that's the hardest part.
Yeah. There you go. You got some flex there.
But I mean, out of a 6-ounce rock, or excuse me, it was total weight 6-ounce rock. That was half of it. None of them are pickers. None of them are pickers, but
that's the dead miner.
That's some high grade ore, man.
And that's that stuff.
Oh, we lost him. Yeah, he said that's the stuff that the ghost box led him to, and so there might be like a up the hill or whatever. There might be like a vein or something. Would you call it an outcrop where it just comes out of the ground?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be exposed on surface.
Yeah, it's probably uphill from him or something like that. And but yeah, this is actually the first sample I got from that ghost mine that
I don't know what happened, but that's the rock that you said looked like the one from Arizona the other night.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's
that rock.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah.
This is the other half of it.
That's super cool, man. Yeah. Oh, that's total boiling texture. Look at it. It's like honeycomb, coxcomb texture, they call that. Yeah, nice. That's like the very, very top of an epithermal gold system. So you're talking, 300, 400 degrees Fahrenheit maximum. That's the last gasp. That's like Yosemite, national park kind of stuff. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Yeah.
But to find that, like in the middle of the woods in Virginia, because the ghost told you it was there.
I don't get I can't.
Goat heard it. Hey, Goat got to hear it. Scorpion played the video. It's messed up.
It's weird, dude. It's
geologically that does not make any sense at all.
But see, we didn't go mine this. I think
miner's soul said, "Go find my gold."
Somebody was lynched, and the app said somebody was lynched, and the gold was down the hill. And it also last night, for a little teaser, it said we need to go upstream for better profits.
And when you blacked out, when you went off screen, that's what freaking Rock Butcher and I were just talking about, dude.
Yeah, so we recorded it last night. It told us to go upstream for better profits.
That's freaking awesome. Oh man, I need to put the stuff in another pan.
It doesn't make sense. If we found an old mine because of an app, a ghost app, it's going to make that app a lot of money, and it's going to get us some views, I guess.
Oh, hey, Jericho, actually, on a completely different subject, talking about that California
I
thing,
think he did. Yeah.
I got in touch with another colleague who I think that he's given me a bunch of leads. So I'm going to send you an email about people that I think can help you a lot better than this geologist that I thought, that I asked Barney to recommend. So I'm going to I'll send you an email anyway.
Okay.
I'll do that tomorrow. And you should be good to go. Because it's the guy the colleague I'm dealing with actually worked for years in that area. And he's a pretty old guy now, and he says most of his contacts are either dead or retired to Florida or whatever. And but he gave me some pretty solid leads for you. So
nice,
cool.
Okay.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to move my stuff for a second. I'm using the cooler as a camera stand or tripod stand. But yeah, so see, I didn't want to smash the other half of that rock. I got 2 other samples that we picked up when we were down there, but they don't look as good as that.
Yeah.
See, the difference between, even though the rocks look the same, the difference between the stuff you've got there, because clearly you've got, gold that you're recovering in the pan. And the job I did in Arizona, that gold was like 10 micron.
So theirs was smaller?
They're 10 microns. So it's like 1/100th of a millimeter in size, and yeah, I mean, super, super, super tiny. So for their stuff, they got to leach it. There's no chance in hell they could ever pull it out by gravity separation like you're doing there. So, which
That's crazy.
raises the question: if you've got that and you're pulling that out of the bowl, what's left in your tailings? It'd be interesting to take your tails from that.
My stuff down there.
And send it in for fire assay and see what's left.
Okay. Yeah, and then they can give you, they'll melt it down into that little tiny bead, give you, an ounce per ton at that point.
I'll bet you it's serious money. But then you got to go industrial, right?
Yeah. Come on.
Barclays, Ziff, come here.
Chasing rabbits. Matt had to deal with the diaper. But yeah, so I should just look for rocks that look like this, huh?
All day long, man.
Will you grab the other 2 rocks so I can show them?
Okay.
In that pan in there by the table, the big one and the little one, the ones we brought out of the woods.
I'm gonna have to blow you up here.
They don't look anything like this, but they were in the same general area, so I wanted to make sure that I picked them up because it was dark. It was the middle of the night. It was after midnight.
Why are you in the bush after midnight? You should be sleeping, cuddled up.
We were looking for ghosts, Jim. I told you.
It's the witching hour.
Where's the romance in the whole thing?
My son and his new girlfriend got to go out on a moonlit walk in the middle of the woods looking for ghosts. So this
Yeah.
one was also quite interesting. It was pitted. There's some rust pockets. Here's one of my favorite ones.
That looks almost sedimentary. Is it a limestone?
I have no idea. It's quartz. It's got druzy quartz.
It's quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. Can I have the hard rock or the hammer? I can't. I must have knocked it over. Thanks. But yeah.
Break it in half. Grab your hammer and bust it, and show me a
And
fresh
here's
bit.
the druzy part.
Yeah.
And here, it's not pretty. I mean, it probably could be if I soaked it in vinegar or something.
Okay, smack it. Just put it on the ground and hit it with a hammer and break it in half and show me what it looks like inside.
All right.
Bust it.
Bust it. We're gonna bust it. Bust it.
They want all the pieces of shit.
Cool guys.
Oh, there you go again, Jericho.
That ain't one of
Cool
them.
guys like me, we break it in half in holding it in our hands.
It's got a vug inside
There you go.
and rust sections inside.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks like fine sugary gold, which is a good indication. You don't want really, really super crystalline gold, or crystalline quartz, sorry.
Are there any of the other pieces of blue?
Because that's usually not so good for gold. But yeah, that fine sugary stuff is good. It looks good. I would sample it.
Nice.
They're like flat
That's,
looking.
that's a
Here's
good
a
sign
flat-
right there.
But yeah, so that actually is nicer looking than I thought. Because here's the inside of that one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
Is that-
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
good.
Betsy Ross. I thought it was gold. Dirty, but no. That was just a fat man's hopes.
Let's see it after you wet it.
It just looks like rust. It's coming off with
Nice,
chunks
dude.
of rust and it's rotting.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't want stuff like this.
That looks
This is the one I got the visible specimen out of
Yeah.
North Carolina last year,
that's
where
what
it
I
had the
call,
one tiny piece.
That's what I call bull quartz. That's really what I was just saying. When the crystals are really big, you're not seeing crystals in that, but as a geologist, I am. When you get gold ore, the quartz is more sugary, and the crystals are very, very small.
So
That-
like this.
More of a yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And
So
that,
this, even though I had the visible gold on, because I seen this sticking out the side of the hill and I whacked it.
you
and got it.
you know what? There are times, very, very rarely, but there are times that you'll get visible gold sticking out of bull quartz, but they're pretty bloody rare. I've never seen it personally in 32 years.
Now,
I've seen photos of it, but it
is the
does
gold in the rusty stuff more than in here generally?
No, it could be with interstitial within the crystals. It could be around the rusty stuff. You know, it depends on where it comes from in the vein, but
The other one.
it's in there somewhere.
The other round one.
Without getting into doing a
Yeah.
classroom lecture on what a vein looks like from wall to wall, yeah, it could be in there anywhere. But
Like this stuff is like what I would call rotting.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good spot to look because but if the gold is in there in the rotten spots, it's probably gonna be fine enough that you won't catch it in a pan.
But we would find it in the like how about in a shot table?
You'd have to leach it
Oh, so we'd be doing some mercury gold recovery.
or mercury, yeah. Potassium cyanide better than mercury.
So we'd be bringing Jim down on vacation, and then this is the other one that was with those other two that doesn't really look like quartz, but it has pitting and the same redness.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that might be interesting as well.
Can you bust that one in half and show me what it looks like inside?
Break it open. Do it now.
There you
Damn,
go.
Look at that.
Oh man, Vuggy and the same stuff.
Nice, dude.
Looks like a metasediment to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe host rock. That might not be so interesting, but
it's quartz.
Say anyway.
It's quartzy.
Yeah, well, the quartz is the most common mineral on the surface of the earth, man.
Milwaukee, man.
You know.
What's up, boys and girls?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a metasediment to me. The way you see, look, like if you look at it, right, the way you're holding it right now, okay, you see clearly there's flat lines going through
Blow yourself up, Jericho.
the texture. You see that?
Yep, there's layers.
See that? Yes.
Depository layers.
So that tells me that's a metamorphosed sediment that is just, yeah, when you squish a metamorphosed
Well, you can see it better here, but
you know,
it was talking about quake lines in the geological study on the with the GIS thing that you showed me, and then the Virginia Department of Energy.
yeah.
There's volcanic proof, and then the quake study showed that, from my understanding, this area actually came from up north at one point. This land.
It almost looks like an old riverbed that went and turned to stone.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
So, as a scientist, crush this one just to see.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
But with what we found in the other one, only an idiot wouldn't crush the second one. And
How would that pound you?
Some doo-doo water.
Smell good? Give it a little sniff.
Well,
Give it a little lick.
there's dog hair in this one.
Oh,
At the end of the day,
I've licked worse
Jericho,
things.
you know what? It's sample. To put it into perspective, in a couple of days, I've got 145 samples that I'm going to run into town and send to the assay lab
Nice.
that the guys have just gathered over the last week. So it's like sample, 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 test, 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 you know, and figure out when you're onto it.
These are bigger riffles.
I'm hoping I break one of these and I got one where you can actually see like Gold Bay Dave nugget sticking out of the wall.
You gotta be tough enough to hold it in your hand, hit it with the hammer, and break it in half.
Putting the dolly.
Don't be a little hammer sitting over here says, "Don't be a wussy."
Jericho, get behind that thing and slam one down.
And fucking hammer it. Yeah. The trick is don't
drop it.
But see,
rock solidly against your skin when you hit it. I used to do it all the time, and the miners, their eyes would open up like this. They'd be like, "Oh my God, this guy just broke a fucking rock in his head." Oh, come on. Hit it.
Come on. Break out the beast.
yeah, I think we should just use the
Yeah, come on.
beast.
What are you doing? What are you
the
doing?
Mad Hammer.
Put it in there.
I think this will fit.
It's 3 inches inside the board. It's a inch wall. Come on. Just
Oh,
put it in
there you go.
All right, now
Beast the hounds.
put some weight behind it, though.
Come on, big boy.
Come on.
Yeah, you can just heard it crush up.
I actually put some in there. So let's take out the torch light. That little crumbly muck. Fans, no chance.
Yeah, I'm probably not
I
gonna
wanna put
find
some
anything in this. I don't know. It's kind of dark. No, I do.
Pick them up. Little TNT.
Here, I'm going to highlight goat. I got to go get another pan. Oh, he's gone.
No, I'm here.
Put
I can
some
turn the camera
TNT
back
up
on. Hold on.
Here, I'm going to highlight goat. I got to
There you
go
go.
get another pan.
All right. So this stuff that I'm panning right now is my first sample off of the mine that I've been getting a sample off of. But it's haunted. The whole area up there is haunted. And what's that?
The ghost in the pan.
Yeah, ghosts in the pan. But I've done a video where I did some ghost hunting on it, and it's probably called Haunted Mine or something like Haunted Abandoned Mine. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Somebody die in it? Or?
I'm not a. Oh man, there's been so Gold Camp Road here in Colorado Springs is notorious for people being taken up there and murdered over the years. You know, it's about 140 years old right now. It's an abandoned railroad, and miners have died up there. Railroaders have died, and the legend is, and I do not believe it because I cannot find any kind of historical fact about it, but it's like, huh?
That's how they got away with it.
Yeah, well, the story I'm about ready to tell is absolutely false, and it's very widespread about Gold Camp Road. The story is the reason why the number one tunnel on Gold Camp Road is collapsed and shut down is because, or no, it's the number 3, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. It's the third one. And they said that a group of kids on a school bus went in there and it collapsed and killed them.
Oh,
and that is a bunch of crap because
Because they dropped into a
but
mine.
dude, you can't take a bus up there, dude. For one, the backswing on a bus, the tracking of the back end of it, you're not gonna make it up there, dude. It's
My craziest memories was my old man and me, 6 kids. We went up Pike Peak when it was still gravel.
yeah.
Oh my god! And I'm looking over the thing, and my dad just like screaming around the corners like a bat out of hell. I'm like, dude. We got up,
That place
and
is
it was
awesome.
80 degrees down low, and we played snowballs up top, but we couldn't see down. And Pike Peak is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in Colorado, right? So you know what Pike
What's
Peak
that?
is. You're in Colorado?
Yes, sir. I'm literally right at the base of Pikes Peak.
Yeah, Pikes Peak, and we could not see the ground.
Yeah.
I hear Jericho. Crazy.
If
buddy. You know what that thing weighs? I actually weighed that thing.
How much?
It's about 75 pounds total.
Nice. If you look at some of my shorts, some of my videos, you'll see my my former employment on Pikes Peak. It was quite amazing.
It's pretty cool. They paved it all the way up now.
Yeah, and they've since I've been gone, they have absolutely rebuilt everything all the way up. All the track and all that stuff that I did, it's all gone. But which is fine because, you know, we're working, I think at that point we were working at like 120-year-old railroad.
Right.
So
tram that goes up to the top.
Yeah, there's a cog railway that goes all the way up, and there's the cog, the trains that we used and the ones that they have now are the same ones that they use in Switzerland.
I went
They're
back.
built in Switzerland and shipped here.
Funicular or something like that?
No, it's not a vernacular. The Manitou Incline, the old cog that was there, that was a vernacular, like one of those cuckoo clocks. You pull it down and then it goes up, and then you pull the other one down. That's a vernacular. This is an actual cog system that has a track that goes down the middle, and the cog system assists the train as it goes up to the summit of Pikes Peak. And it was ringing. The one of the rails are 5 feet in the middle. The cog system in the middle. The one rail is 5 feet long, and it's I guess it's like 2 inches wide. It weighs about 150 pounds, so it's a big old huge piece of metal.
Okay.
Yeah, the new trains that they have, I just saw a drone video of the summit of Pikes Peak. The new trains that they have are absolutely amazing. So what I was dealing with was a 1944 GE train, and I was brake man and all that. It was great. I loved it.
You didn't let anybody die, did you?
No. We actually had to do a train rescue.
Train rescue?
Yeah. So the passenger trains on the cog, when I was there, and then it's probably still the same. If they lose air, they stop. And when they lost air on this one, so we had the section crew, which I was on. We had the section crew come down and bring in ladders, or not ladders, but like portable staircases and stuff like that. And we had another train come up from the bottom, so they were probably about 3 or 4 miles up, On the mountain.
PA's
We're gonna have
live.
to
If
rescue
anybody
him.
wants to go join PA, please feel free. Go over to PA Patriot Prospecting. Jump on his live.
Jericho, you should pan your camera to the right about 10 more degrees, and we could get Mrs. Jericho in there.
Say hi.
Because all we're seeing is like part of her body.
All I hear is bang, 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 and it sounds familiar.
That's in the scrap shop.
Because I built it.
So I'm absolutely not expecting to get anything out of this. Anything like Jericho did here.
Well, I wasn't expecting to get that.
So what's your synopsis, Jericho? You like
I
it?
gotta get one of those. I gotta get one of those snuff bottles. I don't have one. I always just like when I find the little bits in the pan, I push my finger on them real hard, and then they stick to your finger, and you can pull it out, and you can stick it on a piece of paper or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you push your finger on it hard, it'll stick to you and come out of the water.
We call that a picker around here.
No, a picker would be something I could actually put my fingers on this way.
If I can
What
push
I'm
my
talking about is something I gotta just
I'll call that
a
a
fly
picker.
poop. I squish my finger on it and I pull it out.
Yeah, little tiny fly poop.
Well,
Mhm.
Getting bit by a skeeter. All right, so I'm going to kill the live so we can go over to PA's.
All right,
But-
let's go over to
All
PA.
right.
See the gold there? That was what was in that one. Just a couple little pieces and some super fine flour. Can't get the camera to focus on it.
Great to see you.
it's a
See
stringy
you
one.
at PA's.
See ya
Yeah, see you, everybody. See you over at PA's.
later.
Tell them Jericho and Hercules sent you.